I'm Safia, 25, working at my dad's jewelry store and dreaming of breaking out as a designer. Life was pretty routine until Dad decided to marry Barbara, a flashy, much younger woman who's been nothing but trouble since day one. One afternoon, while I was polishing the display cases, Barbara sauntered in, all dolled up. "Sophia, darling," she cooed. "I've got a little something for your birthday." She pulled out an antique necklace, sparkling and probably worth more than my car. "Wow, Barbara, that's something," I said, trying to sound grateful. "Oh, it's nothing," she waved dismissively. "But you must wear it to the charity gala this weekend." I tried to shake the uneasy feeling creeping up on me. "I don't know, it seems pretty valuable to just wear out." "Nonsense," she insisted. "Everyone will be so impressed." Just then, my best friend Lily came in, always ready to rescue me. "Hey, Soph, ready for lunch?" "Oh, nice necklace." "Thanks," I muttered. "Barbara just gave it to me." Lily raised an eyebrow but kept quiet until we left. "Some gift," she whispered as we walked. "Where'd she get it?" "No clue." I shrugged. "But she's really pushing me to wear it to the gala." "Weird," Lily mused. "Want me to do some digging?" Before I could answer, we spotted Jake, my ex, across the street. He's a cop now, and though things ended awkwardly, we're on decent terms. "Safia," he called, jogging over. "How have you been?" "Oh, same old," I replied, fidgeting with the necklace box in my bag. Jake's eyes caught on it. "New jewelry?" "Yeah, a gift from the stepmom," I said, trying to sound casual. He frowned slightly. "Be careful with that, Soph. There's been a lot of high-end thefts recently." A chill ran down my spine. "Thanks for the heads up, Jake." Later that night, I overheard Barbara on the phone, her tone tense. "Marcus, you idiot. We had a deal. Don't mess this up." I quickly ducked out of sight as she stormed past. Marcus was her sketchy brother, always lurking around. The closer the gala got, the more uneasy I felt. I tried on the necklace, staring at my reflection. It was beautiful, but it felt like a noose around my neck. "You look lovely, sweetheart," Dad said, stepping into the room. "Thanks, Dad." I forced a smile. "Can we talk about Barbara for a sec?" He sighed. "Safia, please. She's really trying to connect with you." "But Dad, don't you think it's weird?" "Enough," he cut me off. "Just give her a chance, okay?" As he walked away, I felt more alone than ever. Something was seriously wrong, and I was determined to figure it out. Little did I know that wearing that necklace to the gala would turn my world upside down. The night of the gala, I entered the glittering venue, my heart pounding and the necklace heavy around my neck. The champagne flutes and elegant crowd did nothing to ease my nerves. "Sophia, darling," Barbara called out, her voice bright and satisfied. "Don't you look stunning?" "Thanks, Barbara," I said with a forced smile. "It's quite something." As I made my way through the crowd, an elderly woman suddenly grabbed my arm, her eyes wide and fixed on the necklace. "Where did you get that?" she demanded, her voice shaking. It was a gift," I stammered. "That necklace belongs to my family," she said, her tone steely. "It was stolen years ago." My heart dropped. Just then, Jake appeared beside me, his cop instincts on high alert. "Is everything okay?" he asked, eyeing the situation. The woman turned to him. "Officer, that necklace is stolen property. It belongs to the Hartley collection at the City Museum." Jake's face hardened. "Safia, I'm going to need you to come with me for questioning." As he led me away, I caught a glimpse of Barbara's face, satisfied and smug. That's when it hit me. This had been her plan all along. At the station, I sat in the cold interrogation room, my mind racing. Jake entered, looking stern but concerned. "Liv, you've got to level with me," he said. "Where'd you really get the necklace?" "I told you Barbara gave it to me," I insisted. "Jake, I'd never steal anything." He sighed, running a hand through his hair. "I want to believe you, but there's more. We've been getting reports of missing inventory from your dad's store, and rumors that you've been struggling financially." My jaw dropped. "What? That's insane. Who's saying that?" He looked uncomfortable. "Multiple sources, including your stepmother." The pieces started falling into place. Barbara's insistence on the necklace, the rumors, it was all part of some twisted setup. "Jake, you have to believe me. Barbara's framing me. I don't know why, but—" "That's enough, Safia." My father's voice cut through the room as he burst in, Barbara at his side. "How could you do this to our family, to our business?" "Dad, no, I didn't." Save it, he said, his voice cold. I can't believe I trusted you with the store. Barbara was right about you all along. Barbara placed a comforting hand on his shoulder, her eyes gleaming with fake sympathy. Oh, David, I'm so sorry. I had no idea the necklace was stolen when I bought it from that antique shop. I stared at her, speechless. The web of lies was so thick I could barely breathe. Mr. Thompson, Jake interjected, we'll need to investigate further before pressing charges. Sophia, you're free to go for now, but don't leave town. As I stumbled out of the station, my world crumbling around me, I knew one thing for certain. I had to clear my name and expose Barbara for who she really was. But with my own father turned against me and my reputation in ruins, I had no idea where to start. Later, I paced in Lily's apartment, my mind racing. This is insane, Lil. Barbara's setting me up, but I don't know how deep this goes. Lily's fingers flew over her laptop keyboard. I've been digging into Barbara's background, and Sophia, you're not going to believe this. She turned the screen toward me. 3 failed marriages, all to wealthy men. And each time, their businesses mysteriously went under shortly after the divorce. Holy crap, I muttered, scanning the articles. She's a professional con artist. Just then, my phone buzzed. It was Alex, an old college friend who worked in cybersecurity. Hey, Liv, I did some digging on those transactions you asked about. There's definitely something fishy going on between Barbara and her brother Marcus. Spill it, Alex, I urged. Large sums of money moving between offshore accounts. And get this, Marcus has a record, art theft, fencing stolen goods, you name it. My head spun. So Barbara married my dad to get access to the store's client list and info on valuable pieces. Then she and Marcus, what, plan to rob them? Looks that way, Alex confirmed. Framing you was probably their way of diverting attention from their bigger scheme. A knock at the door made us all jump. It was Jake, looking nervous. I shouldn't be here, he said, glancing over his shoulder. But I had to tell you, the museum heist, it's bigger than we thought. Multiple pieces stolen over months. Someone on the inside had to be involved. I felt sick. Jake, I swear, I had nothing to do with. He held up a hand. I know, Liv, I believe you. That's why I'm here. Something's not adding up about your stepmom's story. Lily piped up. Jake, we found some things you need to see. As we showed him our findings, his face grew darker. This is serious, Sophia. But it's all circumstantial. We need hard proof to take them down. Suddenly, my phone rang. It was my dad, his voice shaky. Sophia, I think I've made a terrible mistake. I just overheard Barbara on the phone with Marcus. They were talking about the store, about me, and about you. It's bad, sweetheart. Really bad. My heart raced. Dad, listen to me. Don't let on that you know anything. We're working on exposing them, but we need more evidence. He hesitated, then said, the store's anniversary party is next week. Everyone will be there, including Marcus. Whatever they're planning, I bet it goes down then. I looked around at the determined faces in the room. All right, team. We've got one shot at this. Let's make it count. We spent the next hour planning every detail. Alex would hack into the venue's AV system, ready to display our evidence. Lily would wear a wire, trying to coax a confession out of Barbara or Marcus. Jake would coordinate with his trusted colleagues, prepared to move in at the right moment. And me, I had to confront Barbara and Marcus head-on and get them to slip up in front of everyone. As we finalized the plan, a mix of fear and determination settled over me. This wasn't just about clearing my name anymore. It was about justice, about protecting my family, and about stopping Barbara and Marcus from hurting anyone else. I took a deep breath. All right, let's take these scumbags down. The anniversary party was in full swing when I walked in, heart pounding. Just then, the room quieted as Marcus burst in, looking panicked. We've got a problem, he hissed, grabbing Barbara's arm. I moved closer, straining to hear. Not now, you idiot, Barbara snapped. Yes, now, Marcus insisted. The cops are closing in on our operation. We need to move everything tonight. I saw my opening and stepped forward. Operation? What operation would that be, Barbara? The room went silent, all eyes on us. Barbara's gaze turned cold. Sophia, dear, she sneered, you've had too much champagne. Oh, cut the crap, I said, my voice ringing out. We know everything, the stolen necklace, the fake antique shop, the plot to frame me. It's over. Marcus lunged for the exit, But Jake and his colleagues were already there, blocking the way. Barbara's mask dropped as she snarled, "You have no idea who you're dealing with." I laughed coldly. "Oh, I think I do. A washed-up con artist and her petty thief brother, desperate for one last score." Alex's voice came over the speakers. "Ladies and gentlemen, if I could direct your attention to the screens. Financial records, recorded conversations, and evidence of Barbara and Marcus's past crimes flashed across the venue's displays." Gasps and murmurs filled the room. You can't." Barbara stammered, her composure crumbling. My dad stepped forward, his face a mix of anger and betrayal. "How could you, Barbara? I trusted you. I love you." She sneered. "Oh, please. You were just another Mark. A lonely old man with a failing business. Easy pickings." Jake stepped in, cuffs at the ready. "Barbara and Marcus, you're under arrest for fraud, theft, and attempted framing." As they were led away, I felt a huge weight lift. It was finally over. The elderly woman from the gala approached me, tears in her eyes. "Thank you, dear. That necklace. It's been in my family for generations. I can't tell you what this means." I smiled, relieved. "I'm just glad it's back where it belongs." "Now, I've got a question for you. If you were in my shoes, would you be able to forgive your father for dubbing you and siding with Barbara? How much trust can really be rebuilt after such a betrayal? Share your thoughts in the comments below.